is go out and vote. Vote for President Trump. Tell all your friends, tell all your loved ones, tell anybody and everybody you know to get out and vote for President Trump. Does Northeast PA love President Trump? Does Northeast PA want 4 more years of President Trump? Does Northeast PA love Joe Biden? No! Joe Biden lies and tells all of you, oh, I'm from Scranton. But we know that's false. We know that's a lie. Beijing Biden is from Delaware, and he's been riding that Amtrak up and down, and all he's done in his 47 years is grift and steal and made his family richer, while President Trump, all he's done in his 47 months is work for you, each and every single one of you, the American people. President Trump loves America. He loves the USA. Let me get a USA chant. USA! 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 What are you all going to do between now and the end of November 3rd? Are you going to vote? Yeah! Are you going to vote? Yeah! Let me get a vote chant. Vote! Vote!
Well, just hoping to show some more support and convince everybody they got to turn up on Tuesday to vote. Vote for Trump has got to be the answer, because he's a way to avoid this lurk to the left, which I don't think is healthy for a country and a whole bunch of vets that sacrificed their lives and their time to defend us and keep us free.
Where are you from?
I'm from all over, but we drove up from the Wilkes-Barre area, about 25 miles to the south.
Now, Biden is claiming that since he's from Scranton, he's going to win in this area.
I know about Biden because I grew up in Wilmington, Delaware, and I know about his history going way back.
Oh, really?
He's no guy to be trusted. He's been in there for 47 years because he's part of the swamp. He knows how to play that game.
How is he received in Delaware, in his hometown?
Well, Delaware used to be staunchly red. It has definitely shifted to the blue over the last 20 years. So we're here to fight that shift and try to convince everybody the right way to go is Trump. How can you beat a guy who works 18 hours a day and does what he says he's going to do? Finally stands up to some of these other countries around the world that have been taking advantage of us and bleeding us dry for this or that. I think he's what we need, and he came along at the right time, but we got to give him another 4 years.
What's your name, sir?
Peter.
Last name?
I won't say that just in case.
That's okay. Let me get a shot.
Can't trust the other side because they're nasty.
Let me get a shot of you and your dog.
All righty. And there's my wife.
How are you?
Dolly.
Wow.
Her name is Dolly. Dolly, look. Come here, Dolly. Look this way. Come here.
Now, some of us have said, oh yeah, you know, not us, but some people have said about us that we are selfish.
So what do you think, ma'am?
I'm not a good talker.
Why
Oh, no, I'm not. No,
She's saying exactly what I said, pretty much.
You're from Delaware.
Although she's a strong pro-lifer, no, she's from.
Northeastern PA.
That's where I met her up here.
I'm from up in Lucerne County. Lucerne County.
Well, that went for Trump the last time.
Yes, and this time too.
did.
And I've been with Women for Trump since 2016.
We're up here trying to help Lackawanna go Trump.
And we're in
They were a little bit
Lucerne
short
County.
last election.
What do you think of all these polls that are saying the opposite? You think they're fixed? Or
I think they're certainly biased and oriented towards the left, but I do worry that the whole voting disorganization and/or the whole voting mess is really going to help the Democrats. There's no question in my mind. There's just too many. I mean, you know, we were fine with voter ID when Pennsylvania passed that about 8 or 9 years ago. Obama came in, Eric Holder, what'd they do? They shut down every state in the union that had voted for voter ID. And all the referendums all the states have passed, they got shot down just because the Eric Holder Attorney General decided to challenge it. And that's totally against what the voters of those states, including Pennsylvania, decided they wanted. there's nothing to object to about voter ID. There really isn't, despite the disenfranchisement they argue about. The disenfranchisement is to lose the votes of those that are law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. We're the ones whose votes are canceled out by the people that come in under the gun when you don't have a lawful system, including with voter ID, that ensures a fair vote.
Sir, thank you.
Now, wait a minute, I know you. You're on TV.
But the most important thing you can do is go out and vote. Vote for President Trump. Tell all your friends, tell all your loved ones, tell anybody and everybody you know to get out and vote for President Trump. Does Northeast PA love President Trump? Does Northeast PA want 4 more years of President Trump? Does Northeast PA love Joe Biden? No! Joe Biden lies and tells all of you, oh, I'm from Scranton. But we know that's false. We know that's a lie. Beijing Biden is from Delaware, and he's been riding that Amtrak up and down, and all he's done in his 47 years is grift and steal and made his family richer. While President Trump, all he's done in his 47 months is work for you, each and every single one of you, the American people. President Trump loves America. He loves the USA. Let me get a USA chant. USA! 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 USA!
Sir, excuse me. I have a website. I'm covering the Trump angle on this. What brought you here today? What's your biggest issue with the campaign?
With the Trump campaign?
Yeah, I mean, what's your biggest issue as a voter?
My biggest issue as a voter?
Yeah.
Keeping America strong. Keeping it #1 in the world. We're the world police, whether people like it or not. And if we're weak, we're not. And we have to take care of America first. We have to be strong. American citizens have to have their jobs back. Can't be closing it down like we have been for a 99% recovery rate. That's a bunch of BS.
Where are you from?
My mother, Mount Pocono.
Okay, so this area supposedly is Biden territory since he's from Scranton.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah.
There's, you know what? Where do you see this for? If this is Biden territory, where are all the Biden convoys, the Biden rallies? There isn't any. I mean, we constantly go to Biden events, and the Trump supporters that show up to greet him outnumber anything that he has showed up. I mean, in the one area, we had 2,000 people lining the street, and he had 91 people show up for him.
So what does that tell you?
This is Trump country.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Now, what about all the rioting and the is that an issue for you?
Yes, it is. Why are the Democrats supporting them and not doing something about it? Why are they letting their cities be destroyed? All these innocent people losing their jobs, losing their businesses because somebody doesn't like what happened with the police? What did those people do? Nothing.
Now, Biden is claiming that Trump fell down on the COVID issue. He didn't do enough soon enough.
It wasn't the president's job for the COVID issue. He did what he was supposed to do. Shut the borders down so it didn't come into the country. It was the governors and the mayors that messed it all up.
That's right. In the federalist system, the governors are responsible for the deaths in Pennsylvania and New York. In Luzerne County, there was 117 COVID deaths. 115 were in the nursing home. 2 were outside, and they locked us down. Governor,
Mike, how you doing?
very good, Larry. The governors are responsible, not Trump. He can't lock you all down. It's not a communist society. He can't. He can suggest. The governors are what locked you down, and they were Democrat governors that did it. So don't blame Trump.
Have you followed the story on Hunter Biden and the laptop?
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? My wife was on MSNBC yesterday with Ali Velshi, and they didn't even bring it up. So to those, then there's a lot of good Democrats out there. But to those people that want to advance socialism, they'll never admit anything. So don't expect them to be truthful and honest.
Amen.
Because they'll lie to you all the way.
There were a lot of crossover Democrats that voted for Trump in 2016 in this area. Do
Yep.
you think that'll be a repeat?
I
Oh
do.
yes,
Bit
definitely.
more,
There's
more.
no. I got a lot of Democrat friends. They said this. They said the Democrat Party of today is not what they signed up for. They now realize that it's the Communist Party, not the Democrat Party.
Two other things. You know, they didn't like Hillary Clinton. Well, they don't like Kamala Harris either.
No.
So guess what? And Kamala Harris is closer to the presidency now than Hillary Clinton was. So don't worry. All those guys that didn't like Hillary, the same type of person's running now. They are not going to vote for Hillary. And Biden himself, if Biden and Hillary cared about Scranton, then there would be industrial parks with jobs.
Amen.
There'd be
Amen.
stadiums named after, there'd be Hillary Clinton Stadium, Joe Biden Highway. There's nothing. So people in Scranton, Lackawanna County, forget it. Don't buy it. It's true. They did nothing for you, nothing for me, nothing for our families. So forget it. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve your vote. They didn't earn your vote. Trump did. He's going to bring back the jobs. He's the only guy that will.
How close to the election be?
The election
gonna be a landslide.
Landslide for Trump?
Yes.
What do you think?
There's too many Democrats that are saying they've had enough of their party.
I've lived long enough to see Lackawanna County go red, and it's going to go by red by at least 2 to 3 points. So, yep. Even the Carbondale mayor Justin Taylor has now said he's voting for Trump. Didn't switch his registration because good Democrats, they are going to vote for Trump. Vote for Trump.
A
And
patriotic Democrat cannot vote socialism into our government. Period.
and the lies of Biden. It's just
The Democrats used to be the party of the working
well. Remember the
man.
Democrats? The Democrats started
The
Social
Kennedy
Security,
days are long gone.
and now with
Kennedy
the
days
Democrats,
are long gone.
The Democrats now are going to legalize 30 million illegals. Legalize 30 million illegals. It's going to cannibalize your Social Security, and Biden wants to lower that age to 50. So people that are 50 now that are illegal can collect your Social Security. It's going to bankrupt it.
Yep.
That's going to be terrible, and they're going to share your health care too.
Okay. Sir, what is your name?
Larry Losciavo
From where?
from Mount Pocono,
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
Your name,
Frank Scavo, Old Forge, Pennsylvania, pizza capital of the world.
sir? Yeah. Okay.
Amen.
You notice his last
I'm on-
name is a lot similar to
Very-
mine.
We love Trump. 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 All right. Don't forget, if there's one thing you remember, it's go vote, vote, vote on November 3rd. I love all of you. Thank you so much. God bless America, and God bless Northeast PA. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. All right, my friends, my countrymen, we love each and every one of you. The president loves all of you. And that's why I urge all of you to vote, to work hard, and do everything you can to re-elect him to 4 more years. Thank you for having me. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for loving America. And as I finish up here, what do I want?